Morning. Everybody's asleep, so I don't want to wake anybody up because it's so rare for me to get time that's just perfectly quiet. I don't usually get up this early. I was feeling unmotivated last night, and so I didn't, I just wanted to go to bed. I've also been reading some scriptures, and I listened to a cool song that my friend Lorelai sent me, and I think it's just hitting me that the hard decisions that we've had to make for our family right now, like moving out of Utah, away from my family, it's just hitting my heart so heavily this morning. Because I feel like I'm ripping my family apart. I feel like I'm choosing to break my own heart. The one thing, I love so many things about my family, but one of the main things I love is just how everybody likes to be around each other. Sometimes we don't, obviously. It's not always perfect, but considering, I think, what our family's been through in the past, it's a miracle that we get to be around each other still. And right now it's just weighing heavily that I feel like I'm ruining that because we're away from them. I know that this has got to be the reason why some people just choose to be alone, because it's like sometimes the pain of missing somebody can be worse than not having anybody. Maybe. I don't know. That's how it feels right now. Also, everything is just unfamiliar here. It's unfamiliar and scary to me because I am a worrywart, and I like to have things consistent. Well, my life hasn't been very consistent, but it sure feels better when it is. So, but I was thinking about something, and that is that I don't regret the decisions that we've made. It does break my heart that we're not around my whole family, but I know that we're making decisions, financial decisions that are very, very good, that I'm not going to regret. I want to be out of debt, and I want to be smart with money and not be done with it. And we've made some mistakes for sure with money, and I don't want to do that again. So it's like I'm making the hard choices that seemed impossible to make, but now that I've made them, it's feeling very good that we've made them. It's like the end of an era in a way. Because I know you guys love my family just as much as I do. Well, maybe not as much, but I think you guys love them too. And they're such a good family, all of them. And my mom and dad are with us right now. That's the other part that makes it hard. It's not because they're with us, it's because I feel like I'm taking them away from everyone else. Even though it's their choice, not mine. But it's a hard decision to make, all these different choices that are putting us in an unfamiliar place. I've been praying, and I think that I need to remember that this is not my home, and that Utah is not my home. But home is where God is, and I want to make it back to Him. And the other part is, home is where my immediate family is, and right now my immediate family is my husband and my children, and it will help us grow closer together, and we'll be okay. And I've struggled wanting to film anything that's hard because of feedback I've gotten in the past, and I'm like, you know what? I need to not worry about what people think of me. I want to share what I'm going through. I think it's helpful to see other people actually talking about what they're really going through, and not just the good stuff, but all of the stuff. So, anyways, good morning. There's my rant for the morning. I'm gonna get back to reading and writing in my journal. We've already been back 3 times since this video. 3, maybe 4. So it's not going to be the end of seeing them. It'll be okay. And the crazy part is when we are in Utah, people aren't scrambling to see us. It's not that it's like, I think it's the easy accessibility part that I miss though. You know, like everybody's just there. Everybody's ready to kind of hang out, and that is hard because right now that's not really a thing. But it's so funny because today, for the first time in an extremely long time, I feel very good about some decisions that we're making that make me just giddy on the inside and also make me feel like it's the right thing, what we're doing. And I can tell you more about that later, but I'm so excited about this new possibility, this thing that's making me feel like that will be the right thing to do. I'm just going to tell you what it is. I feel like we're supposed to do an Airbnb, and that we need to figure it out and go through the process of trial and error, I guess. Maybe I need to watch some more like Airbnb videos on how to do it right, but I feel so good in my heart. And that the only other time, I can't say the only other time, but one of the other times that I felt this good was when we very first started YouTube. We had nothing to show for it. Nobody was saying, yeah, you're going to do amazing, or you're going to be famous, or you're going to do well off of it. Nobody was saying that. Everybody was saying the opposite. Like, what are you doing? You are crazy. Do you think you're going to be famous? Like, what are you doing? You think you're going to make money off of that? You're just wasting your time. You need to get a real job. Literally, we heard all of those things. And it was just so weird because I had this peace, this ultimate peace, and I just knew it would work. I knew that it would. There was never, ever a doubt in my mind. Like, I even stopped talking like if it works. It was like, no, when it works. And people would get really annoyed with me when I would talk like that. I'm like, well, I'm sorry, but I just know that it's going to work. And they'd be like, wow, you're so sure of yourself. I'm like, well, it's true. I just know that it will. And it has. And it did. And that's exactly how I feel about this new project, and I'm so excited about it. One way or another, we're going to get there. Like, it might be a long time, who knows, but it might not be, and we might be able to do it sooner, and that would be so cool, because I definitely feel like sometimes when we rely completely on YouTube for our income, we have to let go of some of our creativity because we want to be able to make as much money on it as possible. And some of that is just following the trends and doing what would be most successful on YouTube instead of showing our passion and what we believe in and following our hearts, I guess, more than trends. But when we make income outside of YouTube, then we can just follow our hearts more and our passions and do what we really, really care about more. Anyways, so that's what I'm wanting to do, because then I feel like I'll be able to more freely create on YouTube, and I don't ever feel like we're going to be done with YouTube. I feel like we're going to be doing it for a very long time, and I don't know how long that will be, but it just feels right now, so I know we're going to keep doing it. So anyways, alright, I'm responding to comments on the video now that is sold. Alice Hurley says, I hope you guys are okay. I haven't seen. Yes, we are good. Please sell an invisibility cloak. I already sent you one. Did you not get it? Pippi Long says, oh no, another bug. Hitchhiker, not having a house payment is wonderful. Happy for you and the family. Thank you. I know, it's so exciting. That bug though, oh my goodness. Erino ACF says, yay for a little girl. We are also having a girl. I know our due dates are close together. Glad you were able to sell the house and get into a better situation all around. I know that had to be such a huge blessing and load off y'all's shoulders. Yes, and now it's a matter of just figuring out our finances so that we can get in a better place. We still have a lot of work to do. Joseph Alexis says, I am so happy that you guys did not give up on life. Like the saying goes, if you failed, try again. Yes. That was so stressful, but I'm so glad that you guys, thank you for your comments, and thank you for being part of this community, and we will see you guys next time. Bye.